Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot with Mo. I'm Mo. This is Tarot. Now you know I should be having some music on in the background, so that way, hey. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load up some music, and then we are going to knock this out. Because normally I'd be writing. Okay, so we need some good stuff here, and then I'm going to relaxation, techno. Should I do techno? I don't want to do techno because if I do techno, everything's gonna be all. You don't want that. You don't want your first experience with me doing readings, just being like, yeah. Uh, lo-fi. Lo-fi is always good. I enjoy a good lo-fi. Well, yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm not sure if the microphone is going, if it's going to like take over or whatnot, but it's all good. Okay, so this is kind of bleeding over from TikTok a little bit. So it's gonna be great, and gonna be wonderful. Because I goofed up on a reading because I was exhausted last night. So I was like, okay, I should do this on TikTok. But then I was like, wait, what if? Then just hear me out. I did it on YouTube because on TikTok, if you're live, the replay is only saved on in there for 90 days, and I have like a crap ton of replays from previous lives I did, and I need to get those taken care of. So we are going to roll the dice of the damned because I joke around, and they're actually pretty helpful. All right. Mm. And the way that I use the dice is pretty simple. Like most people, they only pay attention to the letter on top, but whenever I'm setting them down, let's see if I can get a good angle. I usually connect the dots right here. So it's either the W, S, or V will connect to something else, and that's usually how it goes. So it might take me a little while to get this set up because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. Hmm. So it's kind of like uh, four-dimensional dice in a way because it's always kind of trippy. It usually does take me a little while to get set up because if the uh, top three letters don't really match up, then you have to like kind of see it at a different angle. Let's see if I can. So the AE doesn't exactly match up. So I'm like, oh, okay, so what's going on here? So I'm usually looking at it like, like that. So that way I have three different ways to go. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. But it is a process sometimes. And that's why I have the music playing in the background. Also, people are gonna be like, oh, you consult with the devil, blah, and all that all the time bullshit. Wish I had a way to tag these. Remember to guard your privacy, but why? Why would I ever want to do that? In fact, I'm gonna share this out. Before I get started, it usually helps. Not that this particular lighting setup helps in the least, but it usually helps out some. Some. Where you were to do. Alright, I'm gonna do my channel. 5 minutes in, you're like, what are you doing? Why you doing the thing? It's like, hey, is this gonna be a regular thing? What's happening? Okay. Uh, Copy link. Alright, send this to Shiver. 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 VC2. Whoa! They updated things. Which is good. Oh, wait, no, they didn't. They didn't update Jack. Post it here where no one's going to pay attention because that's always a fun thing. And noise control. There's always someone weird in the server. I will never understand it. There's always someone weird. If someone pops in, that's going to be good. If they don't, I'm not going to get too flustered about it. Okay, so on with the main part of the show. So, like I was saying, I goofed up on a reading last night because I was tired, it was late, and I had already done like several um, readings throughout the day. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. So this main one is for Cola, then I'm gonna share the link to her, and then it's gonna be all kinds of good stuff. Okay. Ugh. It's been a while since I just actually streamed on YouTube versus game streaming on YouTube. Oh, so it's fine. It's great. And there are a lot of misconceptions about reading cards and all that. It's mainly based off of intuition and instinct. That's pretty much it. Intuition and instinct. Usually, we tend to second guess ourselves a lot, but with cards and whatnot, you just have to go with the first line of thought. As long as you don't try to force the reading into what you personally want to say, then you'll be on point like 80% of the time. Is there a little bit of spookiness to it? Sometimes. Can it be a little bit much? Yeah. But is it going to ultimately help you out? Because it's mainly just people giving people advice. That's what it boils down to. Oh, I know. Some would be absolutely exhausted by the time I 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and take 2 at the top. We're good. All right. Pile 1. Although I think most of this is just a repeat of the reading I gave her a while back. So before we do that, we need to take a roll of it. Damn. What? Did it quit on me? Just randomly quit? Like, what's that all about, dude? What? Okay. So there. It's Can't be too loud. I've got the speakers at 50%. Okay, there we're good. So let's do a roll of the dice. All right, so we got DHFSZWAEOR, so REO. That's one thing that popped out. So there's a lot going on. Zoo. So, alright. Sewing DHF. Far. So, sew. Far. Then. Dodge. This is okay. We got something there, right? So this one's for coal. Okay, I know people are like, where are you doing the thing? So for pile one, because we have 3,007, and usually there'd be someone on the other side going, oh, I want this, but this is all off the top of my head. So we've got the Judgment in reverse, the Two of Swords upright, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress upright, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, shit, completely forgot about the U. Huh, how about that? So, let's see what's going on. Feel free to say hi in the chat. It's not going to affect your reading. I also need my coffee. He does. He writes books, plays games, and reads cards. Yes. So, first and foremost, with Cola, almost like a script at this point, there's a need for her to forgive, to move on. There's something about accepting the reality of a current situation. Maybe I'm just feeding off of what happened last night, and that's still playing around in my head. But I was tired. It was late at night. My folks were asleep in the room over. So it was like, okay, cool. So I explained that to her, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't get my money's worth." I'm like, "Excuse me." First off, anytime I do these, it's mainly for free. And then when I do ask to pay, when I do ask someone to like pay or donate, it's up to them whether they want to do that. I got 10 coins and I'm happy with my 10 little coins, but I need because anyways. So there's a lot of forgiveness and acceptance that needs to happen in order for things to kind of pop into place as they are meant to pop into place. Hope and happiness are going to return, but there are still those mental roadblocks that have been taking root for quite a while. And it's not that there's anything wrong, it's just that she's kind of had enough. She's kind of like, her world's view is kind of turned upside down in a way. And she's looking into the distance and she's thinking to herself, how do I get there? How do I get to this place of happiness and acceptance? She needs to let go of things that make her angry. And she's been doing that for a while. She's been working on that. And I've been working with her over the past couple of years, like giving her readings and whatnot. And I talked to her and a couple of her friends about this because they had all these different kinds of ideas for like nails, hair, makeup, and outfits. I was like, well, I got to combine everything into a one-stop, club, not shop. Boom. And so we spent some time talking about it. But they were really hesitant about that. They were kind of stuck in place because of obstacles that they were each facing. And, this birthing abundance through creativity, that is something that has never been done before. A one-stop shop for club nuts. Come on, come on. You're telling me that that wouldn't make a killing right there? But the fertility of this is uncertain because she's dealing with a lot. And I say that because there's the job schedule, there's the uh, family life to deal with, there's the weird TikTok drama, and the constant grind and what, as well as everything else. And these four ideas combined into one is an awesome marriage of just confusing as hell things. Because her friends would make excellent business partners, and this is all about sensual femininity. But there's also that conflict, that kind of je ne sais quoi. They are all on board for this, and they know that this is going to make them some serious bank, but at the same time, it's like they're worried about the lack of teamwork. What if one gal doesn't pull her weight and forgets to do a thing, and then the customer's not satisfied? So then that screws up the rest of the process of getting ready for a club night. Then she's going to have to be the one to, spend time fixing and repairing other people's mistakes because of their lack of preparation beforehand. And I think that's part of the hiccup. Individually, they can knock this out, but together, it's like, what's going on there? And that's nothing to comment on their overall willingness to work through the struggles, right? Because everyone goes through those when they're getting ready to start up a business. So there might be a little bit of office politics involved, a little bit of hemming and hawing and, establishing a pecking order, because someone does need to be in charge of like the overall operation. Maybe she's worried about sloppy craftsmanship. It can be that. It can be sloppy craftsmanship because it's a new idea still in the process of taking form. And it's just, there's a lot of doubting. There's going to be a lot of passion involved, as well as communication, as well as a whole host of different ideas. But with Cola, she seems stuck. Like she's the brains of the outfit, and she knows that she can connect the dots in certain ways that the other gals on the team can't, and she knows the other gals can connect the dots in certain ways that she can. Different perspectives, different mindsets make the puzzle piece fit together almost all the time. She's got someone in her ear telling her that she can't do this. It's impossible. It's not doable. But she knows it is doable. She knows it is possible. She knows that this is going to bring her all the wealth and abundance that she wants, all the wealth and abundance that she needs. But how is she going to convince the other gals to kind of motivate them, to get them ready? Because there is a lot of prep work that's needed. Like a lot of prep work. Hold on. We have no chat. That's fine. That is fine. So, Cole is stuck between two different paths, right? She's stuck between two different paths, and that's okay. Because when you are blind to the overall possibilities, there's this rush of overthinking, of overplanning, of trying to come up with contingencies for every single eventuality. She needs to follow her intuition. This is going to be something absolutely amazing for her. Because, like these guys say, far, hmm, so far. SCW, yes, but at the same time, it's still so. She needs to get the others to compromise just a little bit to make some middle ground happening, to make sure that, oh, this is going to be awesome. But at the same time, at the same time, careful planning is involved. Each needs to fit into the process that that wouldn't have naturally gotten used to when it comes to getting ready for date night. And while true, it might not be like an automatic process, like you go in the entrance looking like Thursday, you come out looking like Friday night, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. She's got some blocked insight popping around. And as much as it hurts to say this, she needs to reinvent her own personal routine wheel. Get folks on board. Make those speeches. It will take some time. Every good business idea does take time to get off the ground. That is just how things go. It's how things happen. Because there is a lot of denial, a lot of ignorance to the speed at which she can get things done when she sets her mind to it. At the moment, everyone's simply trying to survive. Everyone's trying to make the best of a weird situation. But this error in judgment, if she doesn't correct it, it's gonna bite her in the butt. And she's gonna end up feeling like the universe and God is judging her unfairly. So she needs to ask herself. All the gals need to ask themselves, okay? What is that problem, that wall that I am personally facing that's preventing me from doing the things that need to be done in order to get this idea off the ground? Because she survived one threat, and there is definitely this chaotic moment where any new idea inherently comes with a risk factor. These weak boundaries means that she might end up giving up earlier than she needs to. But she can't give up. She can't quit. Oh, it's just a cat. I thought it was something else. It was just a cat. So, yeah. Those are her 7. If I was on, I was on. If I was off, I was off. All right. That's it for YouTube. I'm going back to TikTok.